Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, fast Eddie Chembers.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right?
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Blocks that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good-looking counter punch. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Wow! Now you see the counter punching here. Big shot to the body. Blocks that belt line well. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Eddie Chembers. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Able to cover up that gut. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's a crushing right hand by Eddie Chembers. Fast Eddie Chembers is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
You know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Teddy, he is hurt. He just took a fusillade of punches there. What a barrage that was.
Give him credit, you know, he's not smothering himself. He's keeping himself at a distance where he can keep that offensive flow going.
Good looking counter punch. Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep the head moving.
And yet another right hand lands. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
A good block. Lands the counter. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Body shot. You're still not moving enough. Move, move. Move your feet.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that shin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Body shot. Pace yourself.
Fast Eddie with a good block. Gets rid of that body shot. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Blocks it away. 10 seconds remaining in this round. The round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Eddie Chambers blocks it away. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Now this is impressive stuff right here because he's showing us that he can counter his opponent perfectly.
And you don't have to be a big banger when you're a good counterpuncher, because now you're catching the guy coming in and you're catching him real clean. So you're going to be really effective.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good looking counter punch. And there he counters back against his opponent. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Eddie Chambers has got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. 4th round now with his last 10 seconds. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. They are bringing out the best in each other. I mean, you can just tell when they meet up in the middle of this ring, they're bringing out the best in each other. Throws a counter punch there. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Blocks that punch. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Good return fire there. He is down from that power punch. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
The combo lands upstairs. Last 10 seconds. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Fast Eddie Chambers is sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Again to the melon. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Good-looking counter punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Eddie Chambers is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
And he returns on that exchange. Parries that punch away. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
See him timing that double jab to the head. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Boy, you got to love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not going to move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good because you're banging the nugget all night long.
Back and forth exchange. Chambers able to land the counter punch. Good-looking counter punch. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Fast Eddie Chambers is doing a good job there. He has a great sense of his identity. He knows he's got to fight on the outside, and creating that space is the way to do it. A hook for you, and a hook right back. A headshot blocked. Good combination landing there. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Blocks that punch. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. Blocks that punch. And there he counters back against his opponent. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. A taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Gets rid of that body shot. Able to counter that attack. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Eddie Chambers. He is stunned. He could go down.
Punch it out, guys.
He is staggered and stumbling.
All right, punch it out.
Eddie Chambers is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Nice work. Great technique. The combo lands. Good job protecting himself. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Committing to the combo now. Both land. Protecting his head well with his guard. Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Showing you some defense there with the block. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Eddie Chembers is making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Well, where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man, when for most of the fight, he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guy start eating a little.
Just missed with that punch. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget.
Oh, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. And can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Well, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
Able to cover up that gut. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Good job protecting himself. Well-placed right hands from both men. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good defensive skill. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Blocks that punch. Eddie Chambers' gas tank is clearly leaning towards empty ever since that knockdown, Teddy.
Yeah, here's the bad news. We see it. We see his mouth open. We see the body language. Guess what? His opponent sees it too, and guess what? He's going to take advantage.
Eddie Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. He's bleeding from the side of his face there. Good job staying away from the danger there. Chambers blocks it away. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Your winner, the Hitman.
Your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.